Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Bitcoin, WhatsApp, any type of cryptocurrency that you see in my comments with my picture and my name, please know that is not me. That is an imposter. YouTube is flooded with that garbage right now. Do not fall for that. Okay, y'all, I got a lot to cover here, so I'm going to get into the biggest part of it. Then I'm going to answer some questions, and then I've got some more important stuff I want to tell you after the questions. Bernie Sanders is fighting with the big lobbyists, the big pharma companies. He is asking them, why is it that in Canada people only pays $12 per vial of insulin, but the people in the United States just 2 miles away in Detroit has to pay $98 per vial. Sanders said that the United States is the only country that don't negotiate drug prices, and he also says those days are coming to an end. Let's just hope so. Sanders is trying to save in drug cost alone around $698 billion over the course of the next 10 years. Imagine what could be done with that kind of money. I mean, more stimulus checks, raise for Social Security. I mean, you name it. There's a lot of stuff can be done with that kind of money. Sanders said that in the United States, it is not the United States that controls these big drug companies, but it's the big drug companies that controls the United States. Sad but true, we've known that for a long time. Joe Biden has donated 500 million doses of COVID vaccine to other countries. Y'all, that adds up. I mean, that sounds good. He's helping other countries. That sounds great. Sounds like a humanitarian attempt. But those 500 million doses of COVID vaccine adds up to $10 billion paid for with your tax money. Remember, they don't want to help the American people, but they will help other countries. That's $10 billion of your tax money. Okay, now on to stimulus checks. It has been proven that the American people needs 1 or 2 more stimulus checks. So if you give 25 million Americans another stimulus check, it would cost around $25 billion to give them a stimulus check of $1,000. Now, out of that $3.5 trillion bill, that adds up to 0.007% of the $3.5 trillion. In the big picture, that is nothing at all. But they don't want to give us a stimulus check. I believe we will end up getting one, but they're fighting tooth and nail not to give us one. Biden's approval rating is at 42 to 43%. Y'all, I'm surprised it's that high. But you know, these numbers cannot be right because nobody asked me how I felt. Y'all put in the comments down there, did anybody ask you how you felt? Unless they ask every American that votes, they have no way of knowing. Y'all, I still get questions all the time in the comments about, will we get a 4th stimulus check? And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm still 125% convinced that we will get a stimulus check. That's just my opinion. Nothing is in stone. I mean, Don't go saying that Walter Wyburn said that we're going to get a stimulus check. I didn't say that. I said in my opinion. I'm not a lawmaker. I'm just a YouTuber. But my gut tells me we will. Okay, let me get into, I think I've got like 6 questions here I want to answer. Then I got something else I want to tell you about. Okay, Mabel Pruitt said we need a woman president. Mabel, we have one. Her name is Nancy Pelosi. David Freeman asked, why don't we use military transport to take these illegal criminals to their home country? That's a good idea, David. It would be a lot less expensive than using commercial airlines. But what I would like to see done is for our military to go down there and just push them back through the border wall. Let them go home the way they came. They walked into our country, let them walk their happy ass out. Edbear YT said Biden needs to resign. He is not fit to be president. I couldn't agree with you any more than that. But do we really want him to resign? As bad as he is, I think the best thing for our country is for him to stay in office until he gets voted out in 2024. And the reason I say that is because Kamala Harris will be our president if he resigns, and Nancy Pelosi will be our vice president. It'd be like jumping out of the skillet into the fire. Sherry Patterson said Joe Biden has done more for America than that loser before him in the whole 4 years he was in office. Sherry, that's your opinion. We all have one. But to be fair, if you're saying that, could you please let us know just one thing that he has done good for the American people? Just put it in the comments and we'll all get a good laugh out of it. Go ahead, I'm waiting. Try to think of something. Okay, I gotta move on, Cheryl. Okay, Fred Kemp said, Walter, I can't believe that Joe Biden has stood up to Joe Manchin. He does have a pair. Fred, don't get excited. It wasn't face to face. So, no, he don't. It would take a man to do it face to face. Robin Bresbin? Robin, I'm sorry if I got it. I know I messed up that last name. I'm sorry, Robin. Asked, did you call Nancy Pelosi a witch? Robin, if we wasn't on YouTube, I would call her something a lot worse than that. But, oh yeah, it does rhyme with witch. Trish said, it's a lot of companies hiring healthy people that wants to work. Trish, shh, shh. People don't like that word work anymore. Okay. The illegal criminals down at the border. You know, I told you all that Biden is starting to fly these people back to their home countries. All 15,000 of them. Remember, I also said this number would grow before this 15,000 is flown out. Well, they've just started. They hadn't really got any of them to say out. They've got a few out, but not many. But yes, just like I told you, that number would grow, and it did. Now it's at 23,000 illegal criminals. I seen a video of down at the border when they was passing out big bags of food to these illegal criminals. One of them asked, the last food y'all sent was not enough. So when is another shipment coming? This is the attitude of these criminals. They coming into our country demanding everything. And oh yeah, they'll get everything they demand. But will the American people ever get help? I still believe we should send our military down there and push these illegal criminals back across the border just the way they came in, on foot. This would not be spending any money. And you know, really when military first join in the military, they're first trained in policing. If they send our young military down there, they could get all the training they need, just pushing these criminals back across the border wall. Y'all in the comments below, let me know how you feel about all this stuff. Please start your comment by saying "We the People." We will take it over to the We the People website if that's what you want. Also, in the description box below, you'll see 2 links. One to the website, you can go check it out. We blog over there 1 or 2 times a week. Also, we got a link to the Facebook group, We the People. Please go join that. You do, however, have to answer 1 question. We still turning people away for not answering the question. Y'all, that's the only rule we have. We have to have a rule. Y'all, keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through this. Better days are coming. I know it is. I have that much faith in Jesus Christ. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. Even though they're not leading, they need your prayers. Say a prayer for everyone around the world hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And just know I love you all. Until next time. Ciao.